Hey y'all, it's your girl Breezy. You know I love to run my mouth. So I decided to take my thoughts and my mouth running over to Reddit. And so I found this Am I the Asshole from a 16-year-old. So the the letter is long itself. So I'm just gonna synopsis what happened after I read it. I am gonna put the story up on the screen, so feel free to pause it and read through it. But basically, at 16, this young man's mom married her new husband. Came with the new husband, a little brother and a little sister. So now this child has a stepsister and a stepbrother. As of today, that stepbrother is 11 and that stepsister is 12. The stepbrother has a dairy allergy. The stepsister has a seafood and shellfish allergy. Apparently, these allergies were diagnosed around the time that the mama met the stepdaddy. So once they all moved in together, they basically made the house allergy free. So this all he said at 7 at the time when they moved in, even though the stepbrother could be around dairy, they weren't allowed ice cream, any chocolate, or anything that had milk in it. Couldn't eat pizza because of cheese. Now, yes, you're not the asshole. That's already my opinion because already when I read that part, that kind of pissed me off from the fact of as a like if typically dairy allergies are about someone eating the dairy, not someone seeing the dairy or being around the dairy. So if you know that you cannot eat dairy, we can have ice cream and you don't eat it and you won't have any or you don't touch it. Anywho, so apparently the mom and the stepdad find a restaurant that has no nuts, no shellfish, or dairy. So what they decided is that the family would only eat at this restaurant anytime they ate out. And so this child used to have, this is your special birthday dinner. We're going out to eat for birthday dinner. Well, since they found this new restaurant, that's the only place they go. So last year, when he turned 15, he got into a little argument with his mama about the birthday dinner because he didn't feel like, first of all, he said he don't like the food. Food is nasty to him. It don't taste real. He said they don't even have regular French fries. It's like sweet potato fries instead. And some people don't like sweet potato fries, although I love sweet potato fries. Or it would be some other vegetable that would be used to make the fries, so probably like zucchini fries or something like that. Which, if I want French fries, give me some French fries. What in the world? So anyway, last year's dinner did not go well. He was all scrunched up, and was upset in terms of, his face was scrunched up, upset. He didn't want to go to that restaurant, which I'm like, in reading that, it's already bogus to me. So when they got to the restaurant, he didn't have a good time at his birthday dinner. They got on him about not being grateful, and all families don't have the opportunity to go, and you should be grateful that you're able to go. So I'm gonna read this last bit about the fight, and then I'll go into the rest of my thoughts. Last year, when I turned 15, I got into a fight with my mom when I told her my birthday dinner should be something I like, and I didn't want to eat that nasty food anymore. Mom said that was such a disrespectful thing to say, and what about my step siblings? What are they supposed to do if we go somewhere else? I said, other than nuts, they can be around dairy or shellfish, and they're around all that stuff out in the wild. So why do I have to be punished because of their allergies? My stepdad told me to watch how I spoke because it would hurt my step siblings' feelings and his, because he liked to think of us as being a family and able to eat together was enough. When we got to the restaurant, I was miserable and they kept correcting me for looking angrier than usual. After that, I swore I wouldn't do it anymore. So a couple of months ago, before my birthday last week, I told them I didn't want a special dinner or a meal with the family, and I was done eating as a family for my birthdays and for anything else like my graduation. I told them it's not as special for me and I hate it and I don't like the food and I'd rather ignore my birthday than that. They tried to plan a birthday dinner anyway, but nobody showed since the rest of the family knew how I felt. My parents are angry that I'm being this way. And my mom tried to make it about step thing when this would be annoying even if it was just me and her. Who wants to eat shit they don't like on their birthday? Like, seriously, am I the asshole? Absolutely not. You're not the asshole. Actually, your mom is. And I'm sorry to say that. Mom is. Two things. If being around, first of all, for you to go, you went so extreme to find somewhere that had no nut allergies when that is not the issue. The only issue is a dairy allergy and a shellfish allergy. Now, with the shellfish allergy, that can be a little bit complicated because I don't know if the siblings can or can't be around it. But from what this what this young man is saying, they can. When we're out and about and in the wild, I guess out in the world, there's no constant checking on whether or not they can be around shellfish. And I would assume at 11 and 12, they're going to school, they're around people who are eating shellfish, things of that nature. So for this, oh, the young man also said that he found other places that didn't have shellfish, didn't have dairy, but maybe had nut options. And again, nuts is not the issue. So mom is totally wrong because all mom had to do was say to the stepdad, so yes, we want to go out as a family, but my son doesn't like that restaurant. So here's what we'll do. We can look at his options and go to one of those restaurants, or I'll take him to whatever restaurant he wants to go to, just me and him, which as a mother, you should still be trying to bond with your child and go out with just your child. So as a mom, I'll take him out and then maybe, as a family, we can just do something around the house, sing happy birthday and celebrate him here. The step siblings do not have to go everywhere. So first of all, we have to stop babying people like they can't be excluded from stuff. You got allergies. Your allergies keep you from going to this restaurant. This is the restaurant he wants to go to for his birthday, and this is where we're gonna go. That's wild to me. That would be first of all, and then that stepdaddy is selfish as fuck too, because how the hell you gonna tell me that it's about us being together as a family? You're not even thinking about me. Nobody at all, not the mama, not the stepdaddy, are thinking about um this young man's feelings. That's wild to me. And then good for the rest of the family for standing 10 toes down and not showing up to that birthday dinner when that boy already said that's not what he wants. I know that we always look for kids, oh, stay in your place, but certain things, when that's not about being disrespectful. For me to say, this is my birthday dinner, I would like to go somewhere else, I don't like the food there. How are you calling this a special birthday dinner when I'm not even enjoying it? Isn't that what it's about? We're celebrating me. It's about me. So no, you are not the asshole, young man. Your mama and your stepdaddy got it all the way twisted. Good for you for standing up for yourself. Um, mama and stepdaddy, get it together. Y'all need to reevaluate y'all thinking. Y'all wrong. And if there are any parents out here listening to my voice on this video and you are subjecting your child to things that they don't like for your new spouse, you need to reevaluate because there are alternatives than to, yes, that is a punishment, than to punishing him into eating food he don't like just because of these two people. So what about the rest of the people in the house? I can't have pizza. I can't have ice cream. Child, please. I have a slight lactose intolerance and I still eat me some ice cream. So, no. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Is this young man wrong for expressing how he felt about what he does and does not want to do for his birthday, especially a dinner at a restaurant where he does not enjoy the food and it's the same restaurant every single year since he was 7, 8, maybe 9 years old? He's 16 now. Is he wrong for saying he doesn't want to have the dinner there? What y'all think about the parents forcing that feeling like it's disrespectful. And then what would you do if you were 16, mom has a new husband? Well, he not new anymore at this point, but mom's husband, his children have allergies, and they are making your birthday dinner surrounding those allergies for those stepkids as opposed to what's important to you. How would you respond? Would you have told your mama you hate it? Could you have told her? Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, in certain walks of life, that's not something a child could even express, that they don't like something and they just got to suck it up and go with it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Make sure that you like, comment, share. Be sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're on the way to 2K, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you. Peace.